guys, I'm Jessie, and today I am going to be sharing with you my tentative pile of possibility TBR for middle grade March. So as I've said a few times, I am trying not to do like super strict TBRs. I am trying to just like pile of possibility it. So that is what we're calling this. I grabbed a bunch of middle grade books off my shelf because I want to read a bunch of middle grade in March, because middle grade March, why not? I like alliteration and I'm pretty sure it's a thing here on BookTube that a lot of people do. So I am also gonna do it. I am gonna try to read at least 2 books off my exploding TBR. I just don't know which ones. And I don't think any of those were middle grade. So those don't really fit in, but I'm gonna try to like randomly pick 2 off of my exploding TBR. But today we are going to talk about all of the middle grade books that I want to try to get to. Now, you know, little warning. I am not going to get to all these books. Like, I know I'm not going to get to all these books, but these are the ones I'm going to try to get to. These are the ones I'm going to pick from. So, let's go ahead and jump into my TBR for the month of March. First, I want to try to get to Seraphina and the Black Cloak. This is a middle grade, as all of these books are going to be, like fantasy-esque book. And all I really know about this is that it's set at the Biltmore House. And I used to live in Asheville. And I have been to the Biltmore House many, many times. It is stunning and I love it. And I think the idea of like a historical fantasy-esque book set at the Biltmore House, like during the prime of the Biltmore House, is fascinating to me. And I really didn't need to know more. I think it's this girl and she's like weird and she's like hidden and she like hides in like the basement and stuff. And I think her eyes are cat-like. I don't know much about this, but I don't need to because I know all I need to know and about it being like a historical fantasy-esque middle grade set at the Biltmore House. Then I'm going to try to get to Amari and the Night Brothers. This book has been so hyped and everybody loves it. And I got it like right when it came out and still haven't gotten to this. And it just sounds so good. And I'm pretty sure book 2 either just came out or is coming out soon. I'm pretty sure it's coming out soon. So I want to read this one so I can get to the rest of the books. It's a BookTube darling at this point, and I need to see the hype. I need to know. Another BookTube middle grade darling is Arusha, and I really want to try to get to this one. It's a Rick Riordan Present books, and I know everybody loves them. I have never really gotten to one of them. I know, terrible, but I'm excited to get to this. I'm honestly really excited to get to all of the middle grade books because my oldest is about to be 9 and she is slowly transitioning into reading middle grade books. So I want to be able to read them and then pass them on to her, or, you know, pass that love of them on to my oldest and then, you know, eventually my youngest when he's at that reading level. But I'm just excited because all of these I think of like my kid when I'm reading them. Like I try to put myself in that headspace because like obviously I am not the age demographic for middle grade books and that's fine. I still love them. But I try to put my mind to, you know, what would a 9, 10, 11-year-old kid think about these, and that just makes the experience so much better. Then we have books 2 and 3 in the Nevermore series. It's Wondersmith and Hollowpox. I read book 1 super quick, so I'm going to try to read the rest of them because I think book 4 comes out this year, maybe at the end of this year, but I really want to get to it because I think this is going to be a pretty big series, like a 9-book series, and I loved the first book in the Nevermore series. It was absolutely adorable, and I'm just excited to see what happens next because I know everybody loves these. These are some super chunky chunk books, but they're middle grade, so they do read a lot faster than like the adult fantasy that I typically read. So hopefully I'll fly through these. And yes, this TBR is bigger than normal because they're middle grade and I can read it a lot faster than like adult fantasy. And then the next 3 books, the last books, are all by the same author. The first one is The Girl Who Could Not Dream, and this is Sarah Beth Durst. Sarah Beth Durst is one of my favorite authors. I've read all of her adult books. I have some YA books by her that I need to read, but first we are going to jump into her middle grade books. And I got these, of course, for my daughter and I to read together. This is about a girl whose like family owns a dream shop, and I know Sophia read it recently and really, really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to get to this one. Then we have Spark. Obviously, there is a dragon in this one. Sarah Beth Durst has said herself in the interview that Sophia and I did with her that she loves dragons, and who doesn't love dragons? I am so excited. And I believe this is also a standalone. A lot of her books are standalones. She does have some series, but a lot of her books are standalones, and I appreciate that. And then finally, we have Sarah Beth Durst's newest middle grade that she just released, and that is Even and Odd. And yep, there's a unicorn. Who doesn't love a unicorn? There's a girl riding a unicorn. So I don't need to know anything else. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a standalone middle grade fantasy, and I'm here for it. So hopefully I like it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it because I have liked literally everything that Sarah Beth Durst has written. So like I have no thoughts that I'm not gonna rank all of these 5 stars because I just adore that woman. And then we of course have my non-middle grade like exploding TBR books. I don't want to go over all of them, and I'm not really sure which ones I'm going to get to in March, but I will link that video, and if you want to go to that video and let me know which 2 books you think that I should pick up next in my journey of trying to unhaul and read stuff that I'm like not sure about, please do that, because that'll help me so much make up my mind, because I am literally one of the most indecisive people. I can never decide like what I want to stick with, what I want to read. I'm such a mood reader, so help me decide which books off of that one that I need to get to next. All right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me with my tiny pile of possibility TBR middle grade March. Let me know if you are going to be reading middle grade in March, or what you're going to be reading, or if you've read these, let me know what you think I should prioritize. All right, well, my name is Jessie, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.